What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here, helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video I'm going to be showing you a really great passing play in Madden 18. Now if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to improve your Madden game, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So what's up, guys? Like I said, today I'm going to be going over a really great passing play that just completely gets overlooked in the game this year. It is out of the gun bunch formation, which might sound weird to say that there's a play in gun bunch that goes overlooked, but there is. You know, everybody loves the popular plays, but a play that really gets underutilized this year is Z spot and go, and I'm gonna show you how good the play can actually be. So one of the reasons it gets overlooked is because it's kind of a worse version of corner strike in a sense. And it has the deep C route, which most people like the short C routes because they're glitchier, but the deep C routes can be glitchy too if you just get a little creative with it. So one of the things I really love about this play is the ability to abuse cover 2 and just glitch cloud flats with it. And that's why when I run this play, this specific play, I want to be on one of the hash marks, and I want the C route to be on the wide side of the field to have room to work with. So I'm going to go against cover 2 first here because I want to show you just how this glitches out cover 2. So what I like to do with this is I block the tight end, I streak B, and then the A receiver, we can either put him on an in route, or if you prefer like a hitch that you can playmaker, you can do that as well, either or. And then you want to motion B over to this side of the field, let him set, which this is still good too because a lot of popular setups for gun bunch plays, people motion that B receiver over to this side of the field, so it's not really a giveaway. There's been tons of plays I've broken down this year with the motion in there. And in my gun bunch ebook, I have a lot of plays with the motion too that look the same. If you haven't checked the ebook out, I'll have the link in the description in the comments for you. Really great offense, but there's a lot of plays where I motion this guy, and a lot of tournament players do the same thing. So this doesn't really give a tell on the play if you run the formation that way. But anyway, the streak is there just to kind of hold the safety a little bit, keep them honest. If you're playing against guys that don't have 91 zone safeties, you don't even need the streak. But if you're playing against 91 zone safeties, the streak definitely helps give you more room to work with. So I'm gonna go against this cover 2 here to show you what I mean, and show you. And this guy just block shedded Donald Penn like instantly, which was ridiculous. And I purposely put a bad. This is funny. I purposely put a bad pass rusher in that spot just because I didn't want to deal with block shed in the video, because in practice mode block shed gets ridiculous, and I put a terrible pass rusher there versus one of the best left tackles in the game, and he still instantly block shedded him, which is just goes to show you how broken this game is sometimes. But anyway, so here again, cover 2, and you see, look how wide open this gets. I mean, we pretty much walked into the end zone, and I have Berry at safety on that side, and he is a 91 zone guy. That's why we put the streak there, to keep him honest. But I want to show you what happens here. So watch Darrelle Revis over here. And it doesn't matter if he's 91 zone or not, he'll still get sucked down. He bites down on this flat route. Like, he doesn't bite all the way down, but he stays too low, and that opens up the C route behind it, wide open. So I'll run it one more time just to show you that it's not fluke. It does work if they have 91 zone cornerbacks too. I've tested it out. I've run it. You just have to be a little careful when they do have a 91 zone cornerback in a cloud flat. You have to time your pass a little bit better. So get in practice mode and work with the timing, because it is a little bit, you have to be a little bit more precise with the timing. But if they don't have a 91 zone guy there, and I threw that. That was a bad throw by me, because I'm so worried about getting block shedded, which is unfortunate because practice mode is just ridiculous that I can't even really throw the ball how I want to, because I just know that at any second this guy's gonna block shed Donald Penn, even though Donald, like, see how crazy he's block shedding, even though Donald Penn is like, that's ridiculous. That is like, this is a tip video, but this is like about to turn into a rant, because that's just absolutely ridiculous that a terrible pass rusher is instantly block shedding Donald Penn like that just because it's the computer in practice mode. It's like unacceptable on every degree. But anyway, you can see it gets wide open. If you're not fearing for your life on the block shed, you get it off. So anyway, so that's that. So now let's look at other coverages. So now when you're dealing with like cover 3s and cover 4s, you kind of have to play it by reading the defense here. So if they play low, then you're going to still hit the C route. If they play back and they play cloud flats on that, you're going to typically dump it down to the running back. You just have to watch how the defense plays, really. And if you have a 91 zone cornerback, in this case, you definitely want to lowball this. that was a terrible low ball by Derek Carr there, but you want to low ball it versus 91 zone guys, because if not, I mean, you can still get it off, but you run the risk of it getting intercepted if you don't low ball it versus 91 zone guys. But Derek Carr just threw a terrible pass there. Like, he didn't even throw it in stride at all. That was just terrible. So we're gonna do it again, show you, and that was another bad pass, but we were able to get it. But you see, we get the separation, we get away from the cornerback there. So now we're gonna run cloud flats here. And it just depends, because sometimes cloud flats against, like, with cover 3 and cover 4, they'll still suck down on the running back. Sometimes they'll play back, so you have to kind of read it. Sometimes they're just, like, inconsistent with it. You see how, like, he's staying down there with the running back. So even with cloud flats, who are still able to hit the C route, but sometimes some guys will drift back. You just have to be careful with it. So here's a cover 4. We'll run cover 4 with cloud flats here. Motion this guy over. And like I said, you just have to pay attention. If you see that the guys kind of sitting close to the running back, then you're gonna have the C route every time. See, again, he's kind of sitting there, and I low balled at that time just to kind of give you an idea what the low ball looks like. But you see, he sat with the running back. But in the event that, like, let's run a cover 3 and we'll keep the purples on the field, because a lot of people take the purples off, but there's still a lot of people that keep the purples there. Sometimes the purples will drift back better than the cloud flats will against this play. So I just want to, like, show you an example of what happens if that happens. So you see, you drifting back, you just dump it down easy to the running back, and you pick up crazy yards. So it's a really, really good high-low, a glitchy high-low read, in fact. And like I said, if you need a check down, you either can put this guy on an in route, or you could put him on a playmaker. Some people like the playmaker. It's kind of harder to showcase that in practice mode, because sometimes the block shed gets crazy, but in game it's definitely a lot better of a tactic. But you just playmaker them over, and then boom, you see you got a nice wide open dot that gets you 7 to 10 yards. To playmaker him, you just have to hold the right joystick in the direction you want him to go. So that's pretty much how you run Z-Spot and Go. It's a different way to run it, and it's a play a lot of people don't take advantage of. So it's in a ton of gun bunch playbooks. It's not in all of them, but most playbooks that have gun bunch have this play, which is, you know, at least 10 or 12 playbooks in the game. The Raiders have it. I believe the Patriots have it. I think the Packers have it. There's a lot of playbooks that have it, so definitely check it out. And it's definitely one of the more underrated plays in the game and in the formation that people don't take advantage of. So try it out for yourself, see how it works for you. As always, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.